Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mults and Meeples, where we're going to be tackling a new game for me. Here, we're going to be playing One Card Dungeon. This one, a Fatal Paper Cut, who is often in the chat, he brought it to my attention, and it sounds like a really intriguing game. So in this game, I'll show it here on the table in a second. You're basically using dice to go ahead and attack or deal with monsters. You have movement points, things like that you're spending. You upgrade skills. You're going through a bunch of different levels of a dungeon. My goal is to see how far I get tonight. I kind of expect to lose. But the dungeon is simply one card. And I realized I forgot to look at one thing. So once you have killed all the characters, or all the monsters on the level, it's fairly important to know that endgame trigger, or not so much endgame trigger, but end of level trigger. So let's get down to the table and see how this looks. I'm actually going to slide it a bit over this way. These are going to stick here like so. These are spare monster dice I don't need, and I am playing with a variant of you pick your adventurer. You can go with a generic adventurer, no special power. The wizard here, she has one power, allows me to re-roll all of my energy dice. And actually going to slide that up a tiny bit. So basically how it goes is you get energy. Okay, that was a great roll. So for movement, attack, and defense, I'm going to go defense of there. The reason being is, well, I'll explain to that when I get there. So I have a movement of 5, plus then this is my base stat to give me 6. To move orthogonally, like so, will cost me 2 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to get hit by both of the guys at the same time. Then I would have 4 attack, and I have 2 range. 2 range basically means that I can attack the space adjacent to me. So kind of like it worked with the movement. It's 2 points to be able to attack somebody. 3 to be able to do so diagonally. And then you can get more range as you beef that up. So I'm not going to attack anybody. And I have a defense of 5. So once I've gone, the monsters are going to move. And the monsters have 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. And the monster then has the numeric attack value there. So it has 4 attack. And that's going to go against my 5 defense. So if it doesn't beat my defense, then I don't take any damage. I don't take any damage, so we're going to re-roll here. We're going to go... Well, 1 on the movement. Let's do 7. 7 for my attack and 4 for my defense. Because with 7 on my attack, I can tick the monster down 1. And I would spend, technically, I could spend it in a way where trying to come up with a good example of how this might work. Well, let's say I came back here and I was fighting these spiders again with their 2 health, which you will for your 5th dungeon. And I maybe have this die up to a 2, so my attack is 8. I could attack twice with that 8 because it would beat or reach the monster's defense. I don't have that, so I only hit it once. We drop down here to 4. I want to make sure. One last thing. I just realized assigning dice. One each assigned here. So I wanted to make sure I couldn't assign, say, like that to get up to 8. But I cannot, so I have my 4 defense. Now this one isn't going to move. This one goes there. And now both are going to attack me. So I have 4 defense. They're going to hit for 4. 8. 8 divided by 2, or 8 divided by 4 is 2. I tick down 2. Maybe it wasn't the best plan to get trapped between the two of them. But that's what I had. Alright. High numbers. So we're actually going to go here, there, and there. Because I don't have to attack first. Or I don't have to move first. So I have my 4. That hits them. Now I have 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason is I want this monster to move towards me. Now it does have range 3, so I guess it will be able to make it to me. But I have a ton of defense this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for its movement. 4, I have 6 defense. I don't take any damage. Now we repeat the process again. If I want to hit, I have to do that. I didn't roll high enough, so I'm just going to... Well, I have this ability too, which re-roll all energy dice. So let's re-roll all energy dice this time. Not any better, really. So we're just going to stick here. They attack. Nothing happens. Now we're where we want to be. Because I don't need to move as long as I have enough defense. I'm at 5 defense. I won't be taking any damage. I'm at 5 damage. I will knock him down 1. Or her down. Whatever the spider is. I don't move. They don't move. They attack. Nothing. Oh boy. Should have saved that. It doesn't really matter where I place anything here. That's a horrible roll. I'm actually just going to stay and do nothing. I take a point of damage. I had no way to get away from him, is the big thing. And now, 6, a 6, and a 4. Would love to have that kind of divvied up a little bit better than that was, but boom. Took out the first one. So now I have my adventurer. I'm injured, but what I'm going to do, instead of healing, because I could heal to full, or I can increase one of these dice. Then I go flip it over and do number 2. So you can see the monster stats are getting a little bit better. And there aren't more monsters yet. But, let's see, 5. This is actually a situation where I want the monsters to go first. So I'm just going to spend movement up to there. Not attack, not do anything. Monsters move 1, 2, 1, 2. And these skeletal archers actually have decent range. I still do not. So, by doing this, I only have 3 movement. I need more than 3 movement because of my range. I'm actually going to drop back here. Then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually do 1, 2, 3. This one would look and go 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is in range, so it will shoot me for 5. However, I have, I guess I would have done this. I have 6 defense, so I don't take any damage. Need to roll better here. Because I guess if I do that, that, and that. So I move up here to be adjacent to this one so I can attack him. I attack for 7 against his 4. Knock him down 1. And I have 4 defense. The reason, 4 defense is not going to stop too much, but they go 1, 2, 3. They attack for 10. I have 4. 4 goes into 10 twice. Ooh, yeah, that was probably a mistake. 2 points of damage. Alright, that is workable. Well, I'm not going to move. I want better defense because I only have to get to a 4 over here to knock that one down another 1. I'm at 7. I get attacked for 10. That actually takes me out. So, didn't go too hot that first time through. Let's reset. I should have used that reroll better. Let's reset and try this again. Because I think I was being too aggressive. There's a little bit of a cat and mouse feel to this, especially when you roll garbage like that. So let's see, these guys have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In range of 3. I can go right there using my 2. I'll let them move. And reroll. The rough part about this is it's just not a great roll. So there. This one will go boom, boom. This one goes there. And they will hit for 4 damage. I'm at 5, so I take a singular point. I wish I had a way to bump it up 1. We're going to use the reroll. So I guess that. We'll move over here. Knock that one down to 1. They'll move. I get hit for 2, but I'm at 5. Or I get hit for 8, but I'm at 5, so that only goes in once. Come on. That's not great. Let's see. If I take that one out, doesn't really matter how I place the rest of them, but I want to get 1 off the board so I can move. They'll hit me and knock me down to 3. I think I'm going to have to heal up at the end of this level. Or roll better. that would do the trick. So I'll just move back down there, take him down 1, don't take any damage. Take him out. Now, I'm actually going to do attack this time. Like I said, I played too aggressively last time, so I'm going with attack. Because they still have 4 shields, so 6 means I can pip them down twice. Now that seems fairly worth it to me. And we'll just stay in this corner, let them come to me. Guess 6 of 1. Alright, so now I got that 6 that I wanted. So I can pip them down twice. Can get 6 movement. That would get me up far enough. 6 movement and 5 defense. So I would still take 2 damage. It's going to be rough, but 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 points. Get this pip down to 1. And then they don't have to move to attack me, so they both will attack for 10 total. I have 5 on defense. Oof. Reroll. Okay, 5 on attack, that on defense, that for movement. Take that one out. I'm actually just gonna move up. It doesn't really matter because they're gonna be able to reach me. They don't do any damage though because my defenses were high enough. There we go. Huge numbers there. Pip down twice is the big thing. Now they can't attack me or they can't deal damage because they're only doing 5 against mine. That makes it easy. Take that one out. And I'm going to heal to full as we flip over to level 3. Why? These guys have 5 health. I say these guys, but it's just one here that has 5 health. However, they hit for 7 with 7 defense, which means I need super high numbers, like so. Let's see, how much do they move? 3? 2 range, so they want to be close to me. They're lumbering. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll move there. Doesn't really matter how I split these up here. I want to be able to just pop over here, start taking them down. Because I still have 4, they're doing 7 damage, so I will take 1. But the fact I need a 6 or a 5 to be able to damage them at all means this is going to be a little bit of standing here and just punching each other. Like so. I'm going to use the wizard reroll. Oh, wait, I just realized I'm playing this wrong. So I will hit him to bump him down 1, but I have 5 movement. So I can move there. He only has 3. It's just going to lumber forward, so I don't have to take that attack. I'm curious now, looking at movement. Yeah, I can split up movement. Nothing says I can't. So I'm going to assume I can. And do 3, hit 4, 5, 6. Because now they move forward 1. But they don't have enough range to be able to hit me diagonally. Which means, I don't have enough range to be able to hit them diagonally. But with that, I can move up and take them out. So we've gotten through 3 levels of the dungeon now. Technically, we've gotten through 4 plus me dying once. And I want to... I don't know what's coming next, so let's boost defense. I'm fine being up close and personal right now. So, we're on for 4. 5 health. And looks like just a single 4. But 5 movement, 5 damage, 5 shield, 5 range. They can be further away from me than I can be from them. I don't need attack. I'm not going to be able to get to them in time, but 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to actually stay back here, not spend everything, because this would be 3, 6 for them to shoot me. So they'll move up here to get to range 3, which just means I just need a 1 to be able to get in range of them. They're going to shoot for 5. I have 8, so no damage. Do I put down some damage on them? Or do I play defense? I'm going to play defense. I will just move next to them. They won't move. They're in range to hit me. So they'll hit for 5. I have 6 defense. There we go. Now the downside is I can't actually... They don't do any damage. I can't hit them twice. There's no way I really feasibly would have been able to. But now we're stuck in this game of we're next to each other just swinging away. And I will flip it this way because I match their defense, which means they go down to 2. They don't match my defense that way, because if they had, I would have gone down. I'm going to go down here, but so will they. I still have my reroll. I figured I'd probably take 1 damage this time out. And that will do it. So now the question is, do I heal or do I level something up? The thing is, if I get really fast, I'll be able to go in and leave. If I get stronger here, I'm going to go defense, because I don't know what's going to be coming. As we actually go back to the first map, but now we're playing level 5. So I think this was worth it because now there's a few more of these guys on the board. I'm going to do that just because this one will go 1 da 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 ha ha. Yeah, I'm kind of trapping myself in, which is less than ideal. come to think of it. Love to have that at 8. 7 would block. I mean, 7, they should... I guess only 2 could hit me, so I'd only be taking 1 point of damage. But I'd have to let them come to me, so let's reroll. Let's use that once per dungeon reroll. So 8. There. So I'm going to come here. I have 8. That takes that one out. I basically hit it twice. I spent 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make this one chase me. And be able to shoot me still anyways. But I have 8 defense. So that one just goes there. That one goes there. I take 1 point of damage. Because I was at 8 defense, they were at 8 damage. So close. So we're going to, I could hit, except I can't hit diagonally. So I have 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go that way because this one can make it 1, 2, 3, 4. That one can't. Which means I'm only getting hit for 4 damage, which isn't enough to take me out or to break my shield. 6, 4, 7. Took him down 1. And with 5, I can get up there. Again, he'll pop that way. This one might come this way, but only that one can attack me for 4, and that's not enough to take me down. So, another reroll. Perfect, that will work. Because at this point in time now, I'm in a decent spot just to be able to punch these guys and let them come to me. As long as I get a 2 that I can put on defense, and I mean I have 8 there for that attack to finish taking them out. So made it through 5 levels now. I'm going to heal up. Heal all the way up. We are on level 6. So 3 hit point skeletons. Thanks, guys. Appreciate this, never. Let's see. So I don't have the range for them. I will move up here. And this one goes 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, doesn't have range to get to me. And then this one will shoot me for 5. I have more than enough defense. Oh no, that kind of sucks. So I'm not worried about anything except defense right now. Because this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Only one can shoot me still. Using my obstacles well here. So for 5, I'm at 6. I'm going to drop down here. So that would be my setup. I'll ping this one, drop him down 1. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That one can't shoot me. Those two can. I lose 1 hit point because they're hitting me for 10. I have 7 defense. So remember, it's their total divided by my defense, rounded down. All right. Let's see. 4 defense, so for sure attack, heavy, take one out. 4 movement, we'll just move up here, I think, or here. Doesn't really matter which, because either way they're going to be able to hit me, and they hit me for 10. I have 9, so 10 divided by 9 is just barely over 1. Can use another 6. Didn't quite get that, but basically I want to make sure my defense is always over 5. So I can bump that one down 1, and then they bump me down 1. If I get another 6, okay, 6. So I'll take that one out, move down here next to this one. It attacks me for 5. I am over 5, so I don't take damage. 5s across the board. All I care about right now is taking that guy down. So that does it. Nope, that takes him down again. No damage still. That would have been a nice roll to have a turn sooner. Though there's no real crunch with this game in terms of once you get right next to them and you're down to that one character, as long as you can keep your defense high enough, you can stay ahead of them. And I do appreciate the fact that they did all of this on one card. I wouldn't mind seeing 4 cards. 3 cards. Because this is a 12 level dungeon. We just beat level 6. I'm going to beef up the attack. Or the D. I'm going to beef up the defense because we just took out level 6. We're going after level 7. We now have a couple of these big boys on here. They hit hard and move slow, if I remember correctly. So I beefed up the defense to hopefully be able to kind of focus in on one at a time. Let's see, 4. No, I want to do that. Because I move up 1 here, he slides there, comes there. 8. So that's for my defense for sure. I'll just move up here. He'll move here. He's going to try and hit me. Isn't able to do so. Oh, this sucks a little bit, but I'm going to move up. I'm going to stay. Repeat the process. I want to get this one going around this way so I can kind of kite him. Horrible rolls. Still continue. I'm going to wait. Alright, here we go. Oh, been nice to have upgraded more so. So I guess we just do that. Because I still need a 5 or 6 to hit this one. I should have spent... Well, that's a reroll. That is a reroll with my wizard. There we go. So, hit down to 4, and then I will just move up there because now move. it's not going to try. I guess it would come up here because its best path is up around there. Do I take 1 damage? No, I'm going to prevent. So. Prevent. Tick him down again. Finally. That has been some rough rolls. Prevent. Oh no. So 7, 5. I mean, I'm gonna do it this way because he'll move in. I'm gonna be hit with 14, blocking 5. So 5 goes in 14, 2 almost 3 times, but I only take 2. Oh, and I would have I take less than that because I wanted this to be able to move here. So I only take, this one would then move back over here, I guess. So I only take a measly 1 point of damage. But now I need to get out of dodge as much as I can. So I go here, boom, boom, I get hit again. Okay. So now I need to leave them in my dust. I go up here for 7. Plot. I'm going to have to get out of that corner, though. 5. Get 6. Would have to do that. 6. Move. Actually, just move like that. I have enough defense. Okay, so then I don't need to move this time. I need to be able to hit 7, so I do. And I can block its attack. It's getting very, very close. I have to go that way because I can't take 1 damage. So that moves. Alright. So interestingly enough, I think my best play here, I'm not going to worry about an attack because they're not going to be able to get into range, but I can knock 1 down and they go here and here. So this one will move here, that one will move there. Huge roll. Tiny roll. Tiny, tiny roll. Tiny, tiny roll again. But, nope. It's like, can I take that one out? The answer is not quite because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I couldn't get far enough away from the other one. So, nope. Oh, yep. If I do, nope, that's too low. So I'm just going to sit here, let this one come up to me, this one move here. I'm counting on my ability to kill this one. There we go. So I can take that one off the board. We shift down now. I'll move here. They can move there. I take them down. Repeat the process. I run away. Oh yeah, they sneak down here. I need to get far enough away from them to not take an attack, which I can't do. So I'm just going to let them come to me. And they hit, but I have got them blocked. I still got them blocked, so we just re-roll. Still blocked. Still blocked. Okay, I deal a damage and block. Deal a damage and block. Deal a damage and block. Deal a damage. Take him out. That's where we're actually going to call it for tonight. You've seen halfway through this event, this game. And honestly, this is intriguing me right now as I play it. Just kind of my initial impressions of this are, there is an element of the game where it is very samey. There's that element of luck as well. But like that last level when I had those two heavy hitters out there, and I was having to keep away from them. So the game looks like it works off of basically two different dungeon setups. You have your spiders, for example, who are easy to kill, but there are going to be a lot of them. Then you have this goblin or troll, which is slow. It's going to hit hard. There's not ever going to be a ton of them. So it's a matter of keeping ahead of them. So even like at level 11, there are 3 of them on the board. So it's a matter of not getting stuck in a corner with them. And I almost got stuck in a corner that one time. Plus then, I mean, however well you roll, this is intriguing. This is... Honestly, I want an expansion for it. Just because one card dungeon, I like the concept. I just want there to be more dungeons. And with one card, I mean, you're limited. So like the different characters, I played the wizard. They have the once per level being able to re-roll. The ranger, once per level, you may assign a die to range instead of movement. Barbarian can re-roll once a turn when at 1 health. And paladin is once per dungeon level, you may leave 1 energy die in place from last turn. So that'd be a really nice way to be like, okay, I'm always going to have enough defense against somebody, but it changes up how you go about it. But with that, that's going to wrap up this episode. I have to get back to some podcast editing, which if you want to know more about my podcast, it's a Marvel podcast, 10 Minute Marvel. Please check it out. Once we get to 10,000 downloads, which should be happening in a month or 2, we're going to be giving away a copy of Marvel Unlimited, which will be fun. Will be a fun thing to do. But if you want to see more content like this, Wednesday, going to be doing a live stream of Lands of Galzir. I've been working my way through that game with my character Boomer, and yeah, just come see what adventure awaits in that one. It's a simple game in a different way than One Card Dungeon was, one with a lot of story to it. I'm really enjoying it. Highly recommend that game. Then Mondays, normally I do a stream. My plan is to stream next Monday. Normally that starts at 8:30. Next Monday it is going to start at 8. The reason for that is normally I record podcasts on Sunday night. Sunday night is the Super Bowl. Not going to happen. We're going to record on Monday at our normal time, so 9. And I don't want this to accidentally run over into that. So going to be streaming at 8 next Monday. But the simplest way to know when I go live is to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. That's going to let you know whenever I go live. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this content, give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of One Card Dungeon. That, bottoms up.